Frank, the result is obviously not what you wanted, but what about performance?
Some big parts were good. Some bits that we can improve on, because that's why there's the gap. That's why there was a gap last year of over many points, and that's what Man City and Liverpool have done. But to talk about City, yeah, I think it was a tough game. Obviously, I felt like we went toe to toe in the main, and a moment of quality from Mahrez and a deflection for the first goal feel like, to me, the difference. There was a lot of detail in the game, but the amount of times we got in their final third in the first half and in the second half didn't have that little bit of quality, which we can have. It's not always not there. Today it wasn't there, and games like this can be won or lost in the boxes, and I think it was.
So you talked about a gap there. Is there still a gap, or did you see two teams out there that are very evenly matched?
We're coming. That's how I feel. I think we're coming to close the gap. Now, I don't want to shout that too loudly, because football is day to day, week to week, and you have to show it. Now we'll have to show a response to having a great run of wins. It feels like a long time since we lost a game in the league. To now go and straight away get back on it. Because I do feel like there were big parts of that game that show that we're coming. And of course, we're in the early stages. We're 3 or 4 months in. Of course, this was a team that was strong last year anyway, but we know the things that changed. We know that some of our players were playing in the Championship last year. We know that there's a transitional feel to it. But I feel that if we keep working, then we will be coming.
You said before the match, actually, that you wouldn't stand here and talk about dominating the ball, not at Man City. But actually you did. You had 53% of the ball. What was that down to? What worked well?
It's how we try and play. And for the first 25 minutes or until they got the equaliser, I felt, you can never be confident and comfortable here, because they can hurt you at any moment. They had a couple of opportunities early, but so did we. And we were controlled in midfield. We maybe got a little bit sloppy to that fact, and gave them a chance. And then, as I say, the ricochet. I think good teams, great teams, work for a long time to earn luck. Like you can sort of say, the ricochet and that. I think that's Liverpool this season. There's been moments, everyone's talking about them. We're in that process. We need to work to make sure that luck goes in our favour. And again, that's part of our process.
So what's still missing? Bit of defensive solidity to go with the good football?
No, I don't think so from today. I felt for big parts of the game, in terms of the possession, like you say, we had more, and I thought it was really good. We played through midfield. We give them a lot of problems behind their midfield line at times. But then there were probably times, I think, we were a little bit stodgy with the ball in the second half, where we played it between our centre-backs. I wanted to get our full-backs more into the game. Reece James come on to do that. And at times they press well. They're very well organised, and we were a little bit like, come on, lads, we want to draw this game or try and win it. And they made that hard for us. And maybe little moments where we can find details in our own game to push a bit more.
I know certain things are private and they stay in the dressing room, but I just wonder what you say to the players after a game like that.
Well, just the fact that it hurts to lose any football match, but it hurts even more when you're not used to that feeling. Because, as I say, in the league and our away form, we've been winning for a long time. So it's really important now that we take away the positives. We've come here against a really good team and had a go with them. Learn from the negatives or the things we can improve on, because I think they're there too. And I don't want to talk about them freshly after a game with the players, but we need to look at that. But let's go again. That's what I said.